This morning we're taking a look at the franchise frenzy. Joining me now is Robert Cresanti. He is the president of the International Franchise Association, and wonderful to have you here all the way from DC.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be here with you.
What's going on with franchises? Are they still as hot as ever?
Yes, hot and growing. They're the biggest job producers in the United States. Growth is extraordinary relative to other different segments of the market, and we're booming.
What trends are you seeing? Because I know that as easy as it might be sometimes to get into a franchise, sometimes they fail. So what's really moving along? What's really becoming profitable?
Yeah, lots of new developments. Franchising is active in over 300 different industry sectors, and that lend themselves to franchising. You see some of the newer concepts that are very hot and growing quickly are in the home health care and child care, child development, early child development kinds of spaces. Some of the math tutoring and scholastic franchises that are out there. About 40% of our industry is in the fast food space.
Fast food has always been big with franchising. One of the problems that we've seen in the past is an oversaturation, for instance, of Subways. You see them on every other corner, and it's like the businesses are eating up the profits of the other business owners. So what do you think? When do you know not to get into a franchise?
For the average consumer, it's incredibly important to do your homework. There are dozens of sandwich concepts out there, and just when you think that there's not room for another one pops up and outcompetes and outsells existing ones. It's just like the general healthy economy that we see in the United States under a normal circumstance.
If you do own a Subway or a Taco Bell or a Church's Chicken or any type of fast food franchise out there, what can you do to maybe boost your profits if you do feel the oversaturation is a problem?
Well, I think that it is just like everything else. It is your own business. You're running it according to a recipe, and you have the ability to do specific marketing and community outreach. It is in every way a small business, and so if you are in touch with your community, with your church groups, with the college campuses that are nearby. I was talking to a pizza chain yesterday, a man that owns one of the restaurants there, and he said to me that his current plan for expansion is to get onto the food plan of the nearby college. And
nice.
So I think these marketing efforts and so forth, are not without consequence. And while you can rely on the national brands to do a lot of that kind of marketing, you still have to do your own due diligence and homework.
How difficult is it to get into a franchise?
Franchises run everywhere from $500 to
$500? Give me what's a $500 franchise?
Well, some of the glass repair franchises that you see when you drop your iPhone, some of the basic licenses that you get to operate those in the mall for a small booth, are very inexpensive. And then you see, obviously, Marriott hotels and Hilton hotels are going to be in the tens of millions of dollars at the top end.
One of the stories that I remember, I have a friend, and she and her father had a small business, a hair salon, and they went to this meeting about this company that was coming in with a franchise. It was all about sandwiches, and they said, that'll never work. It turned out to be Subway. So you never know. Thanks for coming on the show.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.